What up, y'all? I'm just out here, man, rolling through different neighborhoods, traveling, dipping, floating, navigating, talking to New Yorkers, having convo. Yeah, man, the weather, man, today is fucking pretty cold, actually. I was expecting to see some snowflakes, little, some flurries here and there. I mean, it feels that fucking cold, man. It's, should probably have gloves on today. I mean, I know that I have I have my army jacket on and my polar Arctic gear. And for those of you who don't know, I work as a government contractor. And some many years ago, I obtained some gear. There's a company that has a license to use the U.S. Army's design, and they manufacture army jackets that I stand by and I attest to, man. I have this fucking fresh army jacket. It's all black. It's all black, and it's made to spec, and it actually has the stitching and the pattern of the U.S. Army, because the U.S. Army extended a license to this private sector entity, and I got it for a really good price, and I've worn it in all kinds of extreme cold weather situations, and it fucking works wonders, man. So yeah, it's that fucking cold. I've had literally like 3 layers on, and it's cold as shit, man. But it's not snowing. There is no snowstorm, thank goodness God. And the atmosphere looks pretty cool, man. I mean, for a Thanksgiving, this does definitely seem like it does seem like Thanksgiving. It's just that these neighborhoods that I'm floating through, man, that I'm dipping and navigating through, man, compared to the West Coast where I grew up, it's really interesting, man. The East Coast, seeing these different towns, outlying areas outside the city, and how the vibe, the feel is different from that of the West Coast. Look, man, on the West Coast, where I'm from, by the way, I'm Once Grove, this is C4CW, casting 495 celebrities worldwide. If you are a fan of this show, we 495 most certainly appreciate you. If you're not a fan, hey man, at some point in the future, you might want to think about being a fan, a true fan, that is. But to each his her own. I don't judge. I just use discernment. But yeah, man, the East Coast is beautiful, man. It really is. It's really fucked up, man, what happened in California, different parts of California in terms of drugs, man. How drugs just ruin people's lives, man. Drugs are fucked up. Man, the cocaine, crack epidemic was just sick, man. It was ill-fucking-matic. And then now the opioid crisis. I mean, heroin was always around, but now that it's reached epidemic proportions, man, I just see these neighborhoods that are gorgeous, that are different from that of what happened to places, where I had been. I had been in neighborhoods like this that later became just cesspools, man, of fucking drug, gang, crime, and, that criminal activity, man, that criminal element out west, man, in different neighborhoods that were considered, like, say, for example, suburban or even ex-urban. Man, when you were a kid, back then you could play outside, throw footballs, frisbees, play stickball, baseball, golf in the middle of the street. Hopefully you don't break some neighbors' windows and shit. But, man, you know, every once in a while, like a car would pass by. Neighborhood I grew up in, man, it was fucking super chill for the most part. I mean, there were times when there would be an uptick or an increase of, you know, human, like, foot traffic, and, like, some kids from the neighborhood would, like, converge, meet up, maybe fight each other, you know, tussle, rumble. But, you know, then they'd break up, you know, that fight and, like, disperse and go elsewheres. And then you just kind of be back to, like, maybe you, one other person, maybe two of y'all, just kind of hanging out, you know, throwing some balls back and forth and shit in the street. Then there might be that one car that would just come, like, really slow down the street, like 25 miles an hour or slower. That's how slow-paced it was in the neighborhood where I grew up, man. That was before the gangs came from L.A. and every other fucking state in the union. Yeah, one day I'm going to make a movie about it. So in the meantime, what I'm sharing with y'all is that those neighborhoods, man, those neighborhoods are tarnished. They are, they're screwed up, man. It's, you find heroin needles and shit, like on playgrounds where kids are supposed to play safely. And those neighborhoods, man, are kind of like Back to the Future. What was it, Part 2? If you haven't seen it, spoiler alert. Marty, he comes back to, that is Michael J. Fox, if I'm not mistaken, and I've got the character's name down. He comes back to the future, and he's in his time, which is current normal time, not the future. But he travels through time, and he comes back to his normal, what's supposed to be his normal time, and shit doesn't look right. And he's like, what year is this? And I believe that there's kind of like a little wind gust that picks up. Maybe that's not correct. Maybe I'm just embellishing it. But he definitely finds a newspaper, like in the middle of the street or on someone's like porch or some shit. And he's looking at it. And this fucking fool, man, if you don't know Back to the Future storyline, spoiler alert, the bully, the bad guy, his name is Biff. Biff is a dick. He's a fucking punk. Straight up, if I saw Biff, I would bust him upside his dome with my fist. I would just cold clock him upside his noggin. I'd be like, yo, Biff, you're a fucking bully. You're a punk ass dick. Let's squab. And we'd square up. And I'd punch Biff in his fucking dome. So he encounters Biff. Biff is a really fucking he's a really nasty motherfucker, like business wise. In some parallel future, he owns some like dirty business empire. He's like got a dirty business empire. He becomes like the king of some fucked up town in some parallel town that isn't really the town where Marty's from. Do I have Michael J. Fox's name right? Hold up, we gotta Google this shit. I gotta make sure I'm saying the right shit. I'm talking to y'all about the right shit here. Hold up, multitasking. Let me log into the screen here. Open this up. Alright, let's get a browser going. 3 computers in my car like John Teeter. 3 computers in my car like John Teeter. I'm Grove Teeter. 3 computers in my car like John Teeter. I'm Grove Teeter. Haha, yeah. I'm gonna have to redo that rap, man, because it was a little sketch that I did when I recorded that chorus. I gotta make that shit official. I gotta redo that rap and make that shit a hit. Hold up. Marty from God. Hold up. Car on the side. Hold up. Hold on. Okay, let me see. Hold up. Here we go. Marty God fucking damn it, Google. Really? I got...
Marty is a 1955 movie directed by Delbert Mann, starring Ernest Borgnine, Betsy Blair, and Esther Minciotti.
I have like a half a microsecond to say what the fuck I'm gonna say, Google. Fuck yo. I mean, can they program the shit so that you can get some extra time to say the shit that you need to goddamn fucking say? Really? You pay Google engineers for $100,000 a year and they can't even do the shit right? It's fucking stupid. Marty, character from Back to the Future.
According to Wikipedia, Martin Seamus McFly is a fictional character and the main protagonist of the Back to the Future trilogy.
That's what the fuck I thought, Goog. So, yeah, Marty McFly. So, hold up. Now, let's peep this then, because I have never Googled this. Back to the Future, Part 2. Marty comes back. Town is fucked up. Biff is in control of shit. Skid it. You go fast, buddy. You know, I don't understand these people that they think they have these really fucking fast cars, right? They think they're so fucking fast. Check this out. They don't know how fast my shit goes. Let me show this nigga how the fuck I rocks. Let's rock, boy. Let's rock, boy. I'm one Sir Grove. Yeah, I'm from Cali. Look, I'm about to fucking look at this. Watch this. This dude died. This dude, watch this. Watch this. Check this shit out. Why is my car virtually silent like I've got anti-gravity? And why does this nigga with this little tail fin and shit, why does he think he's so fucking fast? Listen to his car. Listen to his car. I'll roll down the window so you can hear his car. Okay? I just fucking... dude got a little Honda. I thought he might want to fucking race. Because I've already passed him. What's up, bro? You don't want to race. What's up, bro? I just don't know. He gave me a cool nod and shit. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know. I be racing and shit. I'm just putting that out there. Some cats don't know that. Yeah! I'm just saying, listen, man. If you race, you know, follow your laws. Don't do anything illegal. I can't give any kind of business or legal advice. And I'm not encouraging anyone to do any fast and furious shit. I'm just saying, man, I be racing sometimes, full disclosure. It's one of my little secrets. You know, I be on some fast and furious shit, man. But, you know, I don't do it all the time, just every once in a while, you know? So, I mean, man, I've had, dozens of different vehicles, man. And, but I don't understand why these cats, they try to soup up their cars. You see, I'm from the West Coast, man, so... You know, I learned from the best. You know what I'm saying? Sen. You know what I'm saying? The Soul Stealer, a.k.a. Just Sen. Senzilla. Silverback Gorilla, a.k.a. Sen, the brown skin demon. The homie Sen. I mean, man, he's the one who taught me a lot about cars. And, different makes, models, and shit. And by the way, he and I used to work at an auto shop. We did, in fact. And, so, you know, man, I mean, I don't be trying to do outlaw shit, but sometimes, like, I was racing last night, man, with this motherfucker that had U.S. government plates. He tried to roll up on me, man, and he tried to, like, fly by me at, like, 100-something miles an hour, and I was like, oh, that's how you rockin'? You want to do a little brush by? Want to come within a few millimeters of my shit? This motherfucker just thought I was just gonna take it like that. I don't know if they were FBI or who the fuck they were. They had U.S. government plates blacked out, you know what I'm saying? Had one of them battle tank like fucking vehicles and shit. GMC truck, like fortified, you know what I'm saying? I was like, let's rock, motherfucker. So that dude thought that he had blown past me and that I was just gonna be way in the back. Man, I just gunned the shit. Rolled right back up on him like, what's up, playa? Yeah, I see you got U.S. government plates. I also noticed that back there, man, you wanted to blow past me within millimeters by, you know, I don't know, by like a millimeter or two. And also, you try to do a little blow past I'm guessing a little over 100. And you thought I was just going to take it like that. I don't give a fuck if you got U.S. government plates. I don't give a fuck if you're FBI. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. Let's rock, buddy. Yeah, so I rock like that. And this dude, I'm assuming it was a dude, might have been a woman. You know, it's government, U.S. Gov, and the plates say U.S. Gov, and it's one of those blacked out battle vehicles and shit. They were tripping, whoever they were, because they didn't expect me to do some shit like that. Yeah, and I just maintained my fucking speed, velocity, and shit, and I just looked at them like, yeah, I'm rocking with you. Yeah, I know how fast we're going. You know how fast you're going? I'm going the same fucking speed as you. Oh, in fact, let me show you something, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck who you are. And I just gunned it and left that nigga in the motherfucking goddamn dust. He couldn't believe that I did that shit. Or she couldn't fucking believe that I did that shit. I'm like, I don't give a fucking shit. I'm not scared, bitch. Yeah, you try to blow past me? You try to blow past me like that? I'm rocking. Shit. They were straight stuck, tripping like, what? I'm like, yeah, I know how fast we're going. We're going the same speed, motherfucker. What's up? I see your U.S. government plates. Don't give a fuck. Yeah. You try to do some shit like that again, motherfucker? We go rock like this once again. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, you go ahead and stay back at the back of the pack. I'm in the front of the pack. Yeah. I'm in the front of the shit. That's how I rock, boy. Yeah, so, anyway, Marty McFly, he comes back, and, man, I'm not beneath them motherfuckers, man. I'm not beneath them. And I'm a government contractor, so that means I work in government, too. Give a fuck if this nigga got U.S. government plates, you know? So, yeah, we were locked into position, too, man, for a good... 60 seconds. And look, and it was like, what's up? Yeah, just floating. My shit is virtually silent, you know what I mean? They were seriously, man, they were just floored. They just couldn't believe that I did that shit. And I'm looking at them like, try that shit again, motherfucker. I won't care. I won't care even the next time, bitch. I don't fucking care now. And I straight looked at him at that speed. And I just took my hands off the wheel like, what's up? We floating. Motherfucker, what now? What's up? Trying to do a blow pass? What's up? We rocking. It ain't nothing to me, man. The shit you think you're hot about? You think you hot? You think you're Top Gun? Shit, I'm rocking at the top. Fuck you. Try that shit again. See how I rock it again. Yeah. So, Marty McFly, man, it says right here. Those are just facts. That's all I'm saying, man. Those are just fucking facts. That's all I'm talking about. See this, okay. So, part 2, Back to the Future movie clip. Marty gives Biff CPR. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Hold up. He got, I don't even remember this. This is weird. Wow, man, this is some Mandela effect shit. I don't remember when Marty was in disguise like this. Do I? Wait, hold up. Okay, he got the old school. He got the old school G-Ride. He got the vintage vehicle. He's spying out the blinds. Okay, he goes running out. Oh, Biff just got socked up in his dome. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, okay, that's too much of a spoiler. All right, hold on. Let's find the parallel, they are all parallel universes. Hold on. Back to the Future Part 2. Marty comes back in time and the town is all messed up. Okay, I don't want clips. I want some fucking commentary here. I want to see what someone wrote about this shit. Futurepedia. Okay, hold up. So this is a website called Fandom. Is this Fandom? Let's see. Fandom, not really random. That was totally random. Directed by Robert Zemeckis. Produced by Steven Spielberg, Neil Canton, Bob Gale, Kathleen Kennedy, Frank Marshall, Steve Starkey. Written by Robert Zemeckis and Bob Gale. All right, this is from Back to the Future.fandom.com. So this is back to the, okay. So does it say anything here? See, they're talking about Biff. Biff is a piece of fucking work. That dude is a goddamn piece of fucking shit. How hard is it to find the shit about? I'm scanning through the whole storyline here. Futurepedia. Okay, yeah. Right here. Bingo! If y'all go to Back to the Future .fandom.com. This is my scholarly citation. It says right here, quote, returning to 1985, Marty and Doc leave Jennifer on her porch swing. The first indication that something might be wrong is that there are security bars on the windows of the house. Yeah. It says, when Doc drives Marty back to his house, it is dark, leaving them unable to notice that the signs at the entrance to Lion Estates have been defaced or a pack of stray dogs roaming freely. Yo, you gotta fucking go here and read this shit. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. This future right here, man, in this movie is actually a future that a CIA analyst warned about back when I was in high school. And Back to the Future parallels that warning by that CIA analyst. I mean that very fucking seriously. So I'm just trying to find out. So it says 1985. Okay. There's the Biff Tower. He's got the casino. All right. 1985A, as in the letter A, alpha. So which one is this? This is Back to the Future Part 2, right? Yeah, this is I believe this is Back to the Future. Wait, hold on. Let me scan back up. I don't want to give you all the wrong information. This is yes, it is Back to the Future Part 2. It is indeed Back to the Future fucking Part 2, the poster for the re-release film in 1998. Nice. The re-release in 1998. So, that future that Marty comes back to in Back to the Future Part 2 is straight nightmarish and fucked up. It is not funny. It is not fun. Okay? There are a bunch of fucking slackers. Okay? And the, Mr. Strickland, is it? What, was he the coach? We're going to look this up. Hold on. Mr. Strickland character from Back to the Future. Because Mr. Strickland is not fucking happy about shit. Says right here, okay, so he's the high school assistant principal. See, I almost said that he was the gym coach. I'm checking facts, all right? So, it is, it says right here, Wikipedia, James Tolkien. Hold up. Wait a minute. Says, quote, Tolkien is known for his role in the 1985 film Back to the Future as the strict High Valley High School assistant principal. Stanford S. Strickland, that's S as in Sierra. The character refers to Marty McFly, his father, and Biff Tannen derisively as slackers. So in other words, Stanford S. Strickland, just Strickland for short, he refers to Marty, his father, Marty's father, and Biff, 3 different characters. Strickland says to 1, 2, 3 different characters in the movie, he calls them slackers. Okay? That's a trademark of saying by this character, Mr. Strickland. Well, when Marty comes back to this parallel fucked up neighborhood that he's from, that's not the same neighborhood when it's fucked up in this parallel fucked up future, timeline, well, not future timeline, past timeline, but another alternate dimensional future timeline, past timeline, future past. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's not fucking funny. I saw that shit the first time. I was like, yo, this is a nightmare. Now, you may think it's campy, the way I described it, or the way you might see it, but I'll say this to you. I watched the shit some months ago, and it was still horrifying. Even worse, more so than when I first saw it, because that shit could happen in America. We are here to make sure that it does not happen. That type of shit could fucking happen, and it's not really funny. It's actually borderline prophetic. And the reason I say borderline as opposed to prophetic is because we have to make sure that shit does not occur. I'm serious about that shit. We can't have a nigga like Biff. Can't have a nigga like Biff running some shit that's like some dystopian future shit. We can't have fucking these types of like criminal gang marauders and shit running amok. Okay? Mr. Strickland, his house is boarded up and shit. You know, the neighborhood's boarded up. Mr. Strickland comes out, doesn't recognize Marty McFly. And Marty's like, no, Mr. Strickland, no, it's me. And he's like, slacker, boom, 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 start shooting. You know what I'm saying? With the sawed-off shotgun and shit. Marty's like, no, it's me, Marty, what's happening? Dude, as Marty is trying to talk to Mr. Strickland because Mr. Strickland does not know who Marty is because it's a parallel branch, fucked up universe. He's having this conversation that's real brief. And in the midst of that conversation, you see these niggas hit the block, coming out all sides of the vehicle. Shooting shit up. That shit is ill. Fuck. That shit is ultra illmatic. Now, the neighborhood that I come from started to get there back in the 1990s. Documentary, Seattle is Dying, is not fucking too far behind that shit. We have to dial back the timeline. That is why, no bullshit, as I drive through these East Coast neighborhoods that are virtually untouched, I see these spaces, time spaces here, as being a reset. A reset. A reset. R-E-S-E-T. Reset. To what things used to be like when I was a kid before the gangs migrated outward from Los Angeles, California. We have to dial back the timeline. If you are a supporter, proponent of what it is that we do, and you want to show some love, $ Aerospace Development Cash App. I'm just saying. Listen, a lot of people on YouTube getting donations. Getting donations. Okay? I never ask anyone to like. I never ask anyone to subscribe. All I'm saying is I'm doing my little, tiny, small part to help defend, secure, and protect this great nation and our allies globally. I'm one Sir Grove. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of C4CW, Casting 495, Celebrities Worldwide. hyperspace surveillance.